People. People are God. Help me out.
Alright. So then after that, our opening, with the opening, no, that's the short is the do-that. The long one short. You got one on you.
Watch. Give it a second. Countdown 2 minutes and 10 seconds. No, wait. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the countdown. 15. tell Stace to go.
Go. Tell him to go. Speaking, so glad you came back and joined us again for our Christmas extravaganza. Oh man! So we're gonna be making merry all night long. Y'all make sure, we making merry, baby. We having fun. Oh, I get it. Yeah, make merry. I didn't know.
Well, we got a great show lined up for you. And share. It's Christmas time, baby. Share. And hit that share button and start inviting people individually. Just invite like 2 or 3 people to watch the show tonight, because we're actually gonna have a whole lot of fun. We have tonight the director of the Billboard Gospel Chart-topping Largo High School Choir. Baby.
Largo, Maryland in the building.
That's right. We also have the ladies of the They Ain't Your Friends podcast, and they're here to tell us the proper way to give gifts to that special someone this year. Interestingly enough, they Largo folk too.
Oh, yeah.
This is a real Largo event today.
Largo show.
Just one?
Just one of them.
Two.
No. Just one.
That went to Largo?
They went to Douglas.
Actually, no, she went to Douglas. She didn't even go to school.
The other one.
Homeschool.
The other one.
Up until 23.
You must have gone to middle school. Did you go to Madison? Okay, there it is.
All right, Douglas.
All right.
You should have seen her face when I said that. She's like, oh God.
Oh, wow. So, hey, get ready to have fun. You know these husbands. We gonna make you laugh. We might even make you cry. Either way, you gonna get you some of this good medicine. You on with the husband. Once again, you invaded my Stop. I'm a man. I don't like when other dudes touch me like that, okay? All right.
Wow.
So, we're going to go into our Keep It 1000 portion of the show, which is brought to you by 1000 Degrees Neapolitan Pizzeria of Woodmore, the favorite pizza and official sponsor of the Real Husbands of Largo Live. Now, in the spirit of keeping it 1000, we're going to switch it up a little bit, because I usually ask a question, but we are going to keep it 1000 through our Secret Santa gift exchange.
Yes.
Okay,
all day.
You're about to get a chance to see us exchange gifts and talk about how we really feel about one another. And I think it only right and appropriate if I kick the thing off. You know what I'm saying? I may as well kick it off.
Kick the ballistics.
You going first. I'll go first. Why not?
Okay.
You want me to go last?
I'll go first.
I'll go first.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a nice.
Nice what? It's a nice
Someone's
gift.
gonna get roasted.
No.
Someone's gonna be down in the car at the end of this episode.
I said that I'm gonna tell how I really feel. I want to show that through giving this gift. Now, this was Secret Santa, so this person doesn't know that I got them this gift. But as I thought about them, I thought about the kind of man that they are.
Oh, shit.
I really.
Oh, Lord. Man,
Come on, man.
This is about to be
You're
bad.
messing up my moment,
This is
dog.
about to be bad.
I don't usually get emotional. You're about to mess it up.
We know you don't cry.
Anyway, I don't, but Karate Man cry on the inside, right? but this guy, when I think about this guy, and I admire how he is with his family.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just talking to everybody. But I really admire this individual. I admire what he stands for, and anything that I can ever help him do, as a man, whether it be how he presents himself, all the way down to feeding his children. That really matters to me. Anything I can do to help this.
This is gonna be bad because
No.
It's about to be terrible.
Look. We banded together to help each other to the top. And, like I said, man, all the way down to getting, feeding your children, homie. All the way feeding your children. Stu, this is for you. This gift is just for you. I got you.
I knew.
For the Secret Santa.
Man.
I got you this. Hey, I got a picture. Can you put that picture up of Stu? I got you. Now, in the interest of feeding your family, I got you. We actually got a picture of you. You put that picture up.
Put that picture up, camera.
In a particular episode, you was spilling out all over the place. I know that you didn't want your 2% to get everywhere. And so I got this for you. Now, no, here's the interesting part, because I wanted to help you. You know, when it comes to even feeding your children, this is, you can come down. It's got the maternity feature.
Yeah.
So next time them boobies all over the place, it's time for you to whip out your udders. Now, your udders. Last time that thing spilled out there was utterly disgusting.
That man not liking this.
And I got this for you, so homie.
Thank you.
Ho ho ho. It's almost your color too. Look at that. Perfect. That nude look.
No.
That nude look.
Hey, look. Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
You really bought these. This a fresh jump.
It is, man. It's for you.
I don't know nobody.
Thank you, man.
Oh man.
Love that.
My man. Yeah, let me put it back in the bag,
Please,
I think
please.
so. We're just gonna transition to Stu.
Go ahead, man.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Is it my turn?
Go ahead.
Is that how I go? If you go, you go?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, so here you go.
Go ahead.
This right here, my secret saying that youngin is I've been with him 28 years. It's no other than Spence.
Oh.
I got him something that I know he gonna love.
Okay.
Pass it on down right here.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Whoa. This is a heavy
Pass
box.
it down to him. Oh Lord.
Yo, that's a.
There you go.
Yo, that's a heavy
Go ahead,
box.
Spence. Open it up.
Tear it open, man. Let us see.
Tear it up. The club.
It is a box of sugar. You want to talk about your feelings about this, man?
Talk about it.
What you gonna say?
Okay, so look. Spence, you know, he's special. But I know he loved this right here. This man has some dietary restrictions or like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I got him something that he loved. This man don't eat pork. But if you open that up right there, you'll see what I got him because it's from the heart. I know this man will enjoy what I got him in here.
It's too heavy to be in these shoes.
Just open it up, dog, and show everybody.
Let's see.
Just do it.
What do you got?
Show him, pass him out. Show him. I got this man.
You know that.
We're gonna take some of this bacon home, man.
Hey, Spence don't eat. Spence don't eat pork. Hey, Spence, tell everybody you don't eat pork.
I don't eat pork, but I love bacon.
Apparently you love
We got applewood, we got hickory.
I love you, dog.
We about to get us some bacon wrapped shrimp.
Oh, something, man.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be real.
Hey,
You're welcome, bro.
hey, man, that was
Man,
thoughtful,
that's a
man.
lot of bacon, dude. That's a heavy
That
box.
was thoughtful, man.
That's a heavy box,
So
dude.
this is side.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
We're gonna go to somebody. Go get my gift.
Oh, really?
Okay. He gonna get his gift.
going to get his gift.
Randy right there.
All right, go.
Go ahead, Randy. Go
All
ahead.
right, man. So look, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, whoa.
Look, man.
Oh, wow.
This dude right here. This dude right here, man.
Oh, my God.
Always got my back, man. Whenever I feel low, this man go high. You know? So I want to get this, man. This man right here is always on my heart because I love this man.
Okay.
Since we was little, man. It's for my brother, man.
Oh, Brian.
Open that up,
Hey,
man.
let's see what you got,
Open it
man.
up, man.
All right.
This right here, man, is for you.
What
This
you
right
got?
here is for you, man.
The kids.
No, it's not, man. This is for being a one-man band. Great Day Washington. He got mics. He got things. So it's an award in there too, man. Because you are a one-man band, man.
Man, he famous.
You are famous.
It was unexpected, but I did my best, you know what I'm saying?
That's right, you did, man. He is a one-man record
Oh,
crew,
look at
man.
that, man. Hey.
That's for you,
There you
man.
go.
Hey,
Shout out.
Hey, B, next time you feel like doing your best, buddy, do better.
got me.
Go ahead, Brian. You next, Brian. Let's go.
All right, this is for my man, Ro.
Oh! Little, hey, big
been
gifts
noticing-
come in little packages, bro.
I've been noticing you like the, the close shade to the head.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been seeing some little, I was seeing some little bumps that
Oh,
can be improved, man. Little bumps.
Yeah, what we got?
What you got, man?
Bump stopper.
Oh, wow.
Yo,
Bump stopper 2 though. It's 2. This is the second edition.
yeah, that's
Dang.
beauty stuff.
Thanks, B.
Wow.
I greatly appreciate it.
Hey, man.
Dang.
Oh, man, Spence is back. Spence is back. What you got, Spence? What you got, Spence? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
This for a guy who's very special. All of y'all are special.
Yeah, absolutely,
But
man.
this guy has, much like I have, dietary restrictions. This guy has restrictions in the things that he can wear.
Oh, man.
And I've been noticing this man's plight for a while. So I said, you know what, Will? I'm going to get something.
Oh my God!
This is my guy.
No, Spence. No, you didn't. What's up? Spence, no, you didn't.
This dude went all out.
You can't get that in here.
Spence, you gonna
No, he gonna get it. He gonna make that get it. Are you kidding me, young? What are you get that, man?
Will, go help him out, Will.
Oh my God!
Get in there, Will.
He got you a new whip, man.
Like, are you kidding me?
We got to pan around. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, what in the
About
world?
to tear the
He
whole
messed
Tear the whole studio up.
Hey, for comedy, dude, you gotta do it.
Spence.
Look at that. You gotta lift it up.
Can you see that?
Can you get this camera, man? Hold on, he about to lift it up, Spence. He gonna lift it up. This for Will.
Damn.
He got it. He said put it down. He got it. He got it. He said he got it.
Wow.
Wow.
Back it up some. There you go.
He got you an outfit.
And a whip. And a car. Dude.
That's love.
That's love right there. That's love.
Right
You
there.
might even get you a youngin' after this.
Saying it over. Will ain't getting no young.
That ain't gonna be under the tree, huh, man? Oh, man. Wait, it's your turn.
All right, man. This guy. Oh, yeah. Put this in front of me.
Oh,
So, this guy, man,
too big.
means a lot for. I heard you. I heard you. It's kind of big around the sleeve.
yeah, a little bit.
So
Go
this
ahead.
guy means a lot to me. You know what I mean? I got him a card, a handwritten card, just to let him know how I feel about him. Lenny, this for you. Read it out loud.
Oh, God.
Full of laughter, full of memories, full of friendship, full of fun, full of life, and full of good times.
All right. So go ahead, Lenny.
He is so thoughtful, man. He is so thoughtful.
Man, just stick your hand in there now. Just stick your hand
This
in
is
there.
thoughtful, man.
Let's see, man.
This
Stick
is
your hand in
thoughtful
there.
right here. This is thoughtful.
Go ahead.
That's a quarter.
You gave that man a quarter. Why?
Okay.
Dang, man.
You ruthless.
Wow.
You prime ruthless.
What else?
man.
What else is
Hey!
You need a quarter.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
What
It
else
was
to do
good.
with that, man?
Give it back to me.
Okay.
What it is?
Hey, man.
Oh,
Appreciate it, Will.
Okay, not
Way to go.
that was a good one, Will.
Yeah.
I'm used to that. You know, we used to go out and eat and stuff, and he'd be like, "Hey, you gonna finish that? You not buying nothing to eat, Will? No, I'm good. You gonna finish that?"
You say used to.
So I used to.
All right, appreciate that.
Yeah.
So with that being said, this man that I got mine for, I truly love.
Oh, God.
If he called me at 2 in the morning, said my car broke down in Largo, I come get Kent. Man, I might not come, but Largo, I come get him.
Oh,
right.
man, I know who it is.
And
Oh, God.
I love that man, so I
Oh,
got,
man.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned about his "Did you get it yet" campaign.
Oh.
So I figured I would do my best to help this man out
Okay.
to get it.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you
Vanessa,
that up.
Here we
First
go,
thing you gotta
man.
do for Lex, this is for you really. It's not. It's for both of y'all. You gotta set the mood.
Okay, set
Okay.
the
Got the
mood.
candle.
You gotta put the candle. What kind of candle is that?
This is warm apple pie.
That's what they say.
You see that, girl?
That's what they say.
That's what they said.
Next thing you gotta do, you gotta set the mood.
Tone setting.
That's gotta be babyface.
Tone
The
setting.
sounds.
Tone
The
setting.
sounds. Yeah, set the mood.
Tone.
I'm gonna tell you, I tried to find Body and Soul, but it was sold out.
Oh, man. Look
So
at
those
this.
sold
Never
out.
too much. Never too much. Never too much.
Man,
Found a CD.
Luther Vandross,
Never too much.
greatest hits.
Wow,
Oh,
dude.
wow,
Now
man.
here's what it is. Look, if that don't work, bro, that's only got 3 levels of help.
Yeah, yeah.
If the candle don't help with the smell goods, the music
Get
don't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Get her all what?
This always works for me, bro. Always.
Okay.
Last ditch effort.
Oh God.
Always works for me,
I know it.
bro.
I already know what this is.
Always
This is
works
probably
for me.
intensive care.
Hey. Get you where you need to go.
Oh,
All right.
whoa.
Let me tell you what. This is the best consistency. All right,
Wait,
than any other
I'm lost.
lubricant I've ever felt.
got a good viscosity.
All you gotta do
No, I don't know.
Whoa, wait a minute.
get a good lather going.
I'm uncomfortable.
And brother, listen. You set off. You set off a couple knuckle rockets. You.
Wait a minute.
Hey, I love you.
You can hit
Don't get it.
candles and,
Oh man.
Where did we just go?
and have your own moment.
That's right. We just had our own moment.
We just changed the rating of our show here. Oh wow.
It's 10 o'clock. It's 10
Kids
o'clock.
on break.
Okay, I guess. All right,
Yeah.
I mean, we got one more.
well.
One more, man.
Go ahead.
We say the best for last.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to thank Stacy for bringing us all in on this, man. It's because of him that we're here. He work hard. He's grind. His name is Stace the Speaker.
That's right.
And we all know he do a lot of speaking.
It's going.
So with a lot of speaking, you know, sometimes I just let you get to it, brother. Go ahead.
They got me that
Sometimes you're a little tart.
Oh, these joints are crucial, man.
Hold on. He got like a. I feel you, bro.
You sometimes you gotta keep it fresh.
You right, bro. You right. Man. Thank- I appreciate you thinking of me, bro. I'm gonna be thinking you for the whole rest of this hour. I'm gonna think about you the rest of this time. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Happy holiday.
Well, thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Golly. Can I keep this? Like, I better, huh? Oh, wow. Let's put this down here.
Man.
Oh, that was awesome, guys. I really felt the love. Most of it, I felt the love. One part of this, I felt really awkward. Really awkward. Oh, man. Anyway, we're going to work our way into the Voice of the People segment of the show, where this is where I typically put a question out on social media and have people answer the question, and we read those live. People. And in the spirit of Largo High School Choir actually making it on the Billboard charts, which is a major thing, I want to give you a little clip, a little taste of what these young people are doing, because we went there a couple days ago.
That's right, we did.
Shot there live, did a short interview, and I just want to give you a taste of that. If you guys are ready, you can run that video. Let everybody see what we captured at Largo High School.
We're here on location with the Largo High School chart toppers. They're number 7 on Billboard. You got to check them out.
Bethlehem was born a lamb, born of a virgin, not of a man. He came today just to set me free. He lives again and gives life eternally. In this season, we celebrate no other reason to appreciate the birth of Jesus, the Lamb that was slain. He lives again and keeps now ready, come on.
All right, so we're here back. The director of the Largo High School Choir, whose song hit number 7 on the Billboard Gospel charts. We have Mr. Brandon Felder in the That's right. Sir, it's good to have you. Gotta let you know something. You on with the husband. Oh, man.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank y'all.
Man, this is amazing. When I heard Mr. Murphy was there.
Yes, right.
And a lot of great things went on at Largo. Now this is just keeping with that tradition, man. Taking it to the next level, man. That's great. How did all of this come about?
Well, like you said, it's I'm fortunate that Mr. Murphy left a legacy, and we call it like the scaffolding. The foundation was there.
Yeah.
And so my goal over the last 4 or 5 years has just been to kind of keep that going and just kind of try to raise the level a little further and try to make it, put my own little mark on it, but keep the integrity of what the program has been. So we actually ended up getting a record deal we actually got 2 record deals over the summer.
Wow.
And that was because we were recognized from the Grammy Academy here in D.C.
Right,
We ended up getting a grant for $2,000. And then we used those funds and fundraised and got 8 new pianos in our school.
Nice. Oh, wow.
In addition to that, they found out more about that, and then we got another award from the NAM, which is the National Association of Music Merchants.
Yeah.
And they recognized us as one of the most outstanding music education schools in the country.
Wow. Nice.
It's like one of the, only in 10% of the whole country. So when that happened, we actually ended up getting a lot of recognition and a lot of kind of more in exposure. So 2 companies came to us and said, we've heard about your choir, we've heard about your band and your dance program, we want to do a record. So I spoke with a lot of our parents, and that's the amazing thing about Largo. It's a family. We have a saying that Mr. Murphy said that we keep. It says, once a part of us, always a part of us.
Yeah.
So that means if you were in the choir for a year, if you were in the choir for 2 months, it's a part of the family. It's part of that Largo Den pride.
Yeah, you hear that?
That's right.
We got an old Largo High School choir member right here in the building singing Lenny every time. We can part of the choir. That's right, man. Yeah, that's what's up.
So we ended up getting these offers, and then the parents we decided that we'd only take one of them, at least for this time being. So we went with one company that was actually in this area. And then at the last second, they backed out and said, well, we don't really believe in a project doing well with a high school group. We would actually more so want to do it with a college group. So we ended up not going. Yeah, we ended up not going with that company and going with the other company, which is called SOV Inc. They signed a contract agreement with our parent association, and the rest is history. We basically the kids came back from their summer break early in August, and we started prepping for kind of a holiday inspirational gospel project. So they came back 2-3 weeks before school started. We started all of this, and then within the first month of school, they cut a record of 16 songs. 15 of them
16 songs.
Wait a minute.
15 of them made it on.
You must be pretty amazing. You got some teenagers that come.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
See, I mean, put up Tupac numbers like 16, 16. Y'all was like, next.
I got work to do.
Well, I would say Lito's Pizza helps. Like, just
that'll do it. That'll do it.
Degrees good too, though.
Right. 1,000 degrees pizza.
Right.
1,000 degrees. 1,000 degrees.
He don't know.
Oh, man.
See what happened was.
It's all good. It's all good.
But it's open now.
See what happened was no, so yeah, the kids actually, like I said, it was not part of the curriculum. I made it a part of a lesson plan, but they agreed to do this, and they spent countless hours after school. We only had 7 days to record, and they did 7 days, and that also included getting photography done, getting all the notes done. This brother right here did some of the photography for.
Look at that. Look at that. That's a wrap. This a Largo thing for real, man.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Get scented, baby. Yeah.
So you talk about Mr. Murphy. Mr. Murphy is on one of the tracks as well.
Yeah.
Is
he the voice of God?
Yeah. You hear it, you're like,
what the
I'm here.
And so, we had a crazy fast turnaround. So everything was done by September 30th. We mixed and mastered it. It went to New York. We got all of the licenses, everything approved. And then on November 3rd, the album dropped and did very well. It's actually been playing on national radio over about 40 stations across the area. And the first week of December, less than a month, it hit Billboard at as a new release at number 21. And then we got that information. We did a huge campaign to like promote the area. And so what our goal is at Largo is we're a performing arts department. We call it the HEAR, HEAR, which means we try to acknowledge and we try to reach the humanitarian, the educational community, the artistic, and the religious or faith-based institutions.
Yeah.
And so we did a huge campaign where we did a lot of blitzing. So we've performed everywhere from churches to malls. We've done was a Pentagon City Mall, Prince George's Plaza Mall. We just did the Clarice Smith Performing Arts Center. Yeah. And then this past Sunday, we did our CD release and winter concert at the Kennedy Center.
Kennedy Center, man.
Kennedy Center.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing.
Largo High School.
Largo High School.
Yeah, man.
Center.
But tell me this: what effect has that had on the kids, man? Because they've been on TV, because we did Great Day Washington, y'all did Great Day Washington.
That's correct.
NBC4 this past Monday.
NBC4 this
Man,
past,
y'all, I mean, what has that done for them?
You know, and it's so funny they didn't recognize that. We were like, okay, we're just gonna record a record, and then, okay, it's probably just gonna stay in this school, and we'll sell a couple of units here in the school.
Yeah.
I think what for them was they saw it on Apple Music and they saw it on iTunes.
Yeah.
And they saw it Tidal. Like literally, one of the kids came to Mr. Felder. I saw it on Tidal. So you talked to Jay-Z and you
should have been like, yes, yes I did.
I'm part of it now.
That's my voice.
That's a big deal.
Those moments for them, I think it becomes, they start to understand a little bit more about the music industry and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And so we like I said, we were doing our concert at the Kennedy Center this past Sunday, but I took them on a field trip Tuesday beforehand just to take them to the Kennedy Center so they understood where they were going, the historical aspect, all these gifts from other countries.
Right.
When we were at the Kennedy Center, I got a call from the record company like, congratulations, Mr. Felder, you all are number 21. We're on the bus on our way coming there, and I told the kids, you're number 21, you're above J.J. Harrison on the gospel. They say, but Kirk Franklin's above you. But they're like, wow, we're number 21.
Yeah.
An hour later, we get back on those same buses to go back to Largo, and the guy calls me, he's like, I got news. That was last week's chart. You're actually number 7.
Whoa! Largo is in the building.
Oh, Largo! Hey, yo, that got to rub off on his husband. Oh, man.
You can imagine.
Right.
You can imagine, like, that was a wild ride back because they were screaming. They were calling their parents.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, my gosh, wait a minute. And then they saw the chart. So literally, and they saw, everything. So these parents believed in these kids, and the kids believed in themselves, and they're ascribing to something that's bigger than them. So we talk about it being musicianship, but the music drives them to do other stuff. It's like the music is a ship for them to be whatever. So I call it the seas. Music brings and arts bring connectivity, collaboration, citizenship, creativity, and just because of that, I don't necessarily need to have the next Kirk Franklin in that choir or the next Johann Sebastian Bach.
You might have him. I heard him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you heard something.
That boy bad.
Yeah.
But the other part about that is if music will help to make the next doctor or the next surgeon or the next fire chief. That's
or real husband of Largo.
Or real husband of Largo,
baby. One can only dream.
That's pretty lofty. That's pretty lofty.
But you guys have gotten I think I read something that said $1.5 million in scholarships.
$1.5 million over the last 2 years, and that's not just. So when we've said that, it's not just the choir. That's the band. That's our art department, in addition to our dance department. So within all of them, our band has just done some amazing things.
Yeah.
They have like a pipeline to Delaware State.
Wow.
So many of our students go there.
Yeah.
But $1.5 million in scholarships.
That's amazing.
How do you keep them? How are you going to keep them focused after they've reached this goal? Not even goal, but reached this accomplishment.
So I think that the one thing is, like I said, it's once a part of us, always a part of us. So the great thing is I have a lot of alumni that come back and talk to them and say, hey, okay, this is great, but this isn't the end of it. You got to keep pushing because there's something else that's beyond this. Like my biggest thing with them is I say, okay, this is great that you've been performing all weekend, doing all these things. Yeah, your butt needs to be in class.
Yeah, absolutely.
First thing Monday morning. You need to make sure that don't be tardy. Make sure that because people are really watching to see, is this going to get to your head? You are still you're an artist, but you're a scholar, and we want to make sure that comes first. So that's always, you know, and because they'll always come to me, Mr. Felder, your alto was a little late today, and so I've got to make sure that I kind of keep them
in line
because, like I said, you are here for school. That's above and beyond, and so we actually have a travel list, so they have to maintain a particular grade point average. If there's a teacher that said, well, she's missing something, well, she's not going on this trip or not going on the field trip, because academics, like I said, we want to make sure that we have a full, well-rounded scholar.
Go ahead.
Oh, so what's because right now, from Mr. Murphy to yourself, you're starting a legacy. Where do you see that going? And the other thing, what's the response from their peers? Because that's important too.
So it's interesting. A lot of their peers now, they're seeing all this on the news and all that, and they're saying, Mr. Felder, you know, I'm just in the piano class. How can I get? And the amazing thing about the choir is it's not auditioned. Like, you can just sign up for the class.
Oh.
Yeah, that explains my
No, man. He sings for real.
Nah, he does. He sings for real. We try to push him out. Yeah, he refusing to go. Man.
And so, and so, because it's, like I said, it's not something that's auditioned. It's, again, it helps to bring that family sense. And, well, I don't feel like my voice matters. No, your voice matters, but we bring it all together. So, what my goal is, honestly, like I said, is just to kind of bring the holistic thing. My other goal is that we kind of make Largo more of a technology-based and technology-driven school. So we've, in addition to those 8 pianos, they're digital pianos, so they're electronic. In addition to that, we are one of only 2 schools in Prince George's that have a recording technology program.
That's nice.
So my goal is with that. So we have, we actually got software and materials from Peabody Music Conservatory, and the kids are able to create their own loops, their own songs, that kind of thing.
That's amazing.
They go to the 2 studios twice a year for, you know, and they can actually possibly look at doing a trade. My goal is to make it so that we can actually give them the certification in Pro Tools or Logic, which is like a Mac-based music program. Because, I mean, who can imagine coming out of a high school and having those skills before you
even go to college?
Right, exactly.
So that's like a kind of like an AP class.
Exactly. And it's something that no one else is doing. So
that's awesome.
That's really my goal.
Bringing it back to Largo. Can you show the people?
I got one for you.
For me?
I got one for you.
We gonna go. Hold on.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what. You giving me this? These other guests gonna have to step it up.
Yeah, I mean,
So I promise you, if I don't get a gift, we ain't your friends. Gift now, Jack.
They better have something.
I got one for my brother since he snapped the shot. Since he snapped the shot.
It's a good night for you, huh?
Yo, you actually have some photos. Does he have some photos inside?
He's got some photos
That's
inside.
amazing, man. That's amazing.
Yeah. Hour to snap everything, because I said, okay, as soon as y'all finish, back in the room, we recorded on site. The band actually recorded at a studio, but the kids actually recorded physically in the building, you know, on weekends. And like I said, it's that family thing. So I had students that graduated coming back from Morgan State, Johnson C. Smith, North Carolina A&T, and one of them was like, well, I'm just catching this bus all the way back. Literally came back, got some food, sang a solo. He's on track number 15. I mean, it was.
So,
like I said,
so the band is the kids too.
The band, some of the kids are playing on that, and then we did get a couple of professionals. But yeah, it was all hands on deck, and we also had alumni to come and lead. So it was kind of cool. We had current students and alumni singing together on solos and things like that.
Nice, man.
I want to, man. I first of all, I want to commend you for this work because we need to see a lot more positivity when it comes to where we live.
Absolutely.
And that's what we strive to do, calling ourselves the real husbands of Largo. That was on purpose because we went there. But man, people need to hear about this thing. It's so good to have you on here talking about this. And I appreciate you hanging out with us.
No,
man.
thank you. Thank God for, you know, like I said,
man.
and like I say, I always say it's not about me. It's really about those students because, again, they are the most talented. Like I said, it's been the highlight of see the young man or the young woman that they're going to become just by okay, you're singing alto or you're singing tenor or bass.
Yeah, man.
And like I said, it's beyond something that, like I said, they bought into something beyond.
That's amazing. Give it up for Mr. Brandon. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah. You
Dog it all them up behind.
Hold tight right there. One second. We about to roll into our Real Talk segment, which is brought to you by Reborn Apparel, featuring Reborn Kings and Reborn Queens. Where do you want to rep your faith with style and grace? Well, go to www.rebornkings.com and check out their full selection of chic and seasonal gear. And if you use the coupon code RHOL, you'll get 20% off your entire purchase. You can make your purchase right after the show at rebornkings.com. Well, we are back in the building with we gonna work it out. We are back in the building with the ladies, the stars of the They Ain't Your Friends podcast, Miss Latoya Thornton, Andrea Hill, and Nidra Davis. Give it up for them, ladies. You're on with the husbands.
Thank you.
Kinda like
Happy to be back.
You said they look regular.
They
Oh no, bro! Did you say that?
I thought I couldn't.
they are regular.
Oh yeah, they are regulars. They are regulars. But I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something, bro. You ain't seen that yet, baby. You gonna hate the next few shows.
I ain't gonna be here.
Oh man,
Go ahead.
I called Chris to tell her to make you come. But that's a joke. It was a light joke. It wasn't like, you know.
He was serious, but he wasn't serious.
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah. It wasn't like the ugly jokes where I kind of mean it. Okay. All right, so here we go.
Oh.
So let's go.
I need to get yourselves together.
I know. It's Christmas time. Oh man, we all jolly. I told you we gonna be merry-making. Anyway, so how you girls been? First of all, so good to have you back. It's been a few months, hasn't it?
I would have said women.
Yeah.
How you women been?
Well, they are women, but they are friends. Like, y'all on with the boys, right? Is that cool? All right, thank you. Man, trying to cause trouble, man. Man, you betraying people in your old age, man. Come on, man. So it's the season of gifting, and you guys are here to tell us what we should be thinking about and what are the expectations in giving gifts. So, you kind of got to help us out a little bit. As you can see, we got some challenges with gift giving.
Just a little bit.
Somebody in particular got some real challenges with gift giving.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, some things going on. So tell us all about that.
Yeah, so we just did an episode on our podcast.
Okay.
Called Our Favorite Things, where we went around and we talked about some of the things that we think would be great gifts. But we also kind of talked about like the do's and don'ts of gift giving.
Okay.
And there are some things that maybe men need some help with, and there are some things that we women need some help with picking out gifts.
I concur.
Right? I think we had, I'm the token single person. So then we have the married ladies here. So it's kind of like different worlds when you're you're trying to give gifts for your husband and your wife, and then you're trying to give gifts for when you're dating.
You guys,
what was that fist bump?
That was the single thing.
Oh, dating was in that.
I was about to say.
That's groundbreaking news. Really? It's a nice couple though.
Yeah, I mean, really, I was saying,
couple.
bruh, you really shot high this time.
Yeah. Kids will be athletic. Oh.
Oh man. But so what's that like? What are some of the do's and don'ts? What are some of the things, like if I'm a guy and I want to get a gift for my wife, what are some of those things that I should be looking to do, and some of those things that I should avoid doing in gift giving?
Andrew, I think you have a really good
Do I? Okay. Well, I think it's really good to be thoughtful, but not too logical.
Yes.
So
explain what that means, because
sure.
I mean, I don't get how thought and logic depart. You know what? When thought and logic depart, that's when, like, when I'm talking to my wife, you get into this spirited discussion. That's when thought and logic depart, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to have this conversation no more.
Wow.
I think I need you to help me see where they diverge, please.
So I think it's really thoughtful to get your wife something that, you know, maybe she's mentioned in the past, or maybe something that you know she would really like. It may not be something that is even necessary or something she has to have, but just something that you think, oh, I know that she would enjoy this. I think a lot of times men, which comes in handy a lot in our lives, they're very logical, but sometimes that goes wrong. So, for example, I used the example on our podcast last week that when my husband and I first started dating, one day we were watching like a random infomercial, and I don't know if you guys remember like the infomercial of the Ding King, and it was this thing like you.
Time out. You take that.
It's for your car. It's
Okay.
So you put it on your car, and like it's like a suction cup, and you.
Andrea. I'm trying to focus, Andrea.
What type of podcast is this?
Just let this. Without hand gestures, you put it on your car. You can get little nicks and dings that you get, you know, when you're parked your car.
And it's got that weight on it, and you pull it out and backs the ding out.
It was right after college. I got my first new car, and I was like, oh, I need that because somebody was always, you know, hitting my car with the little door. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I wish I had that. And then my birthday came around, and I got the date for my birthday.
Wow.
And I was like,
hey, he was probably proud.
because of course as women, we always say things like, you don't listen to me or you don't hear me. And so he, in his mind, he was like, he heard me. It was thoughtful. It was helpful. You know, it was very logical in his mind, but I did not want a Ding King for my birthday.
No. Wow. Nobody wants that.
So I think that's the perfect example of, you know, it was very thoughtful, but it was very logical, a little too logical. And I know there's some people that probably, you know, because I wouldn't turn my nose up to 4 new tires, and that's very logical.
It is.
You know, but you kind of still, if that's your significant other, you still want the romance, you want the thoughtfulness, you want the something that maybe you don't even need, you know, something that just might be nice because you thought about her, or you thought she might nice in it, or you thought it complimented her hair, her skin, or whatever. Sometimes we want that too, especially being a wife and a mother. Those things that we have to have. Right. I don't have the car anymore, but I'm sure the ding is still there.
Look, I totally disagree, but I want to hit Toya first. Before I totally disagree.
Before you jump out there,
yeah, I want to hit Toya first.
Because Toya will cut your head off.
Please.
I'm trying to give y'all the gift of time today. That's what we are bringing.
Okay.
Time. We don't have a CD, but we did get it. I'm just gonna say, like, the dudes that don't. I'm gonna say what you should not do is, if your wife, you might have bought your wife something in the past and she hasn't worn it, or you haven't seen it. Don't hold it against her, because
she don't like it. Talk about it. Talk about it, man. Get from the chest.
Don't hold it against her. It might have just been that one time that she didn't wear it.
Like, you know, she appreciates the thought.
Come on, speak on it, brother.
Tell me you don't like it.
I know, really, like, I can get back, because I got
something you like.
Yeah, because I got it's a few things that I found in the back of my wife's closet, and when I got that, I was like, bonus, baby, we in there. That's the move.
Wow.
I was going through trying to help her pick out her clothes. I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Still got the tag.
It's like 6 or 7 items back here. You know what I mean?
Along with that, like, if my wife buy me something and I don't wear it, I hear about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But does your wife dress you? I think that makes a difference.
Yeah, his wife does.
That's different.
I should have got them in.
Hey, but look, can I talk to people real fast? Listen, don't follow any of these instructions. Now, let me tell you why. I've been married 16 years, right? Happily married.
Okay.
Never, ever, ever, fellas, if you want a long marriage, get your wife exactly what she want or exactly what she been hitting at. Because if you do it one time, she's gonna expect it for the rest of your life. So always miss the spot, dog, when it comes to gift giving. And that too, because you get to try harder every single time. But if she always expecting you to come with that every time on the gift giving,
okay,
then look, you caught up. So look, fellas, if you want to stay married for a long time, always don't listen to these women. Always get a gift that she like, but don't get what she been hitting at all year.
No bullseyes.
Trust me, no bullseyes, because she will expect it. As a woman, she will expect it every single time, and you can never go back and say, "Oh, I forgot," or "I don't know how to do it." She can be like, "Yes, you do. You did it right the first time. Go back." Trust me, fellas.
Is that what's gonna happen? Is that what's gonna happen?
Go ahead.
If I get it right, is she gonna expect perfection every single time, or would she respect my effort?
Toya, stop it. Toya, stop it. Yes, it is.
Mr. Thornton, our number is 301-429.
Go ahead, bro.
Your birthday, your husband gets you a really, really nice gift. Next birthday coming around, you be like, man, last year was a dope. I can't wait.
Yeah, them expectations.
Well, your expectation, you don't think your expectations gonna be high?
No. Because I have been there.
And again, good number. Was it a letdown though?
You can't be watching.
It wasn't a letdown. But I mean, some years it's really good. Some years you just like.
I think it also depends on the situation that's happening in your household too. So they know, like if you're husband and wife, you know the situation in the household. Right. So I don't think it necessarily has to be like a hit every single year. But I will say another don't is.
Go ahead, give it to her. Little secret.
Another. Don't listen to them.
Don't listen to Stu.
And some people may disagree with me on this, but I do not think that you should, unless specifically asked for, I don't think you should give your significant other or your spouse, a woman, electronics for.
Really?
Yes.
Not even a phone.
Well, we talked about this last week.
But if it's like coupled with something else, I think that's fine.
It's mad to come back on.
Listen, I said if unless it was like I want like an iPad Pro for my birthday. That's all I want. Unless it was specific. But I will also pair it with something a little bit more thoughtful, a little bit more romantic. That's not be expensive.
Well, I think it depends on your person too. Because I used this example last week. So for example, I know like my sister-in-law, she loves all technology. So iPad, watch, computer, telephone, anything Apple related, she would love it. It just depends on the person. For me, I mean, I've had years last year, I begged for like my Apple Watch and I did not get it because my husband is like you on the sense, not because he doesn't want to hit the bullseye, because he doesn't want to be told what to get. So when I ask, like, if I'm very specific, if I'm so specific, he's like, nah. His thing is, I got you. He's like, I got good taste. I'm gonna take care of it. He's like, but I'm not getting you that exact thing.
He got you the Samsung watch.
No. I didn't get it. I went out and he said, if you want to buy it, knock yourself out. But he was like, that's not what I'm getting you for Christmas.
I like that. That's my theory on that. If you want something that bad, just go buy it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you what I want you to kind of.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
What you said earlier in regards to the logic versus the thoughtful and logic. So it would be a bad idea if your significant other was complaining about their weight and they got some exercise equipment.
Absolutely.
That is so.
I think so. I mean, unless you know that you're literally your wife or significant other said,
specifically.
I really want a treadmill because in January I'm gonna just go hard. But if they're just heavy and they just been like, I'm tired of being big, but that's it. I don't think I would jump out there and get that.
Oh, that's good advice.
So
that's the only thing y'all should take away. That's good advice.
So what should you do in that case? Because I mean, if you're thinking about gift giving, I think about Stu. Right?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give Stu a gift. It's my friend. Give him something he needs. You know what I'm saying? The bra, he needs that, right? He all over the place, right? But no, really, like, what would you do? Like, if when it comes to giving a gift and you see it as a need, I don't know. I mean, you said it's not logical. Don't be too logical, but I don't know. Sometimes it just seems like you can't win.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. It's not like I would be upset, but my thing is, Christmas is that's different. That's different. That's different.
I'm offended.
You're right.
You supposed to love me and hold my business.
But I also think birthdays, Christmas, they're not the time to like to do that, especially if we're married. And it's, like I said, everybody's financial situation is different. But with us in our house, it's basically one pot. You know, we may have our own little personal small stashes, but it's one pot. So if you think I need a treadmill, you don't have to do this for me on Christmas. Christmas, give me some. It didn't have to be expensive, some roses, but you got to remind me that I need to lose weight, and we didn't talk about that at Christmas time.
I could get away with roses.
I don't know what you're
maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
So,
I just go ahead, Will.
So, as a single woman, what's a good gift to give a single woman?
Oh, go ahead with your budget.
Probably a proposal. So look, all right. Look, let me tell you.
That's not right.
Oh man. Oh wow.
Well, no, it all depends on like the length of time that you were dating and like budget. So you can never go wrong with a nice piece of jewelry, like some earrings. No, listen.
Well, you said length of time of date.
Right.
Jewelry?
Absolutely. Get them no Christmas gift.
Right. Listen, you can go right into Alex and Ani. They have beautiful bangles. They have nice necklaces.
Go to your second idea. Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
Jewelry?
Will said jewelry is out.
What is the big deal about some jewelry?
Whoa. Wow, Nija.
Man, they want to go to Jared.
Wow, Nija.
This bracelet was $32.
Okay, so if somebody that you were dating gave you a $32 present, like
if it's thoughtful, it's not the dollar. It's thoughtful, and Nidra will be happy.
I will.
If you got her one that meant person with warm hearts.
Nidra, don't put that out here on this national tour. You about to get $32.
We found a couple that we like.
Nidra, she gonna come in here with all.
like Mr. T.
Right.
I pity that fool.
This is going to be the one show where we came on and we were going to all actually get along.
We all
It's
getting
going to be
along.
an easy one.
Is this not getting along?
Everything you said, y'all found fault in everything.
I didn't find anything.
I'm talking about
I'm
giving.
trying to learn. I'm really trying to learn.
Are we talking about giving? Like, look, that's really the purpose of the show, is to talk about giving. And look, if somebody giving you something, that could be bad credit, take it. STD, take it. Take whatever people giving you because they thought about you.
Wow.
Take it.
Oh my God.
And just deal with it. It's all about the giving season.
What has happened? As soon as that lotion came out, this show just changed. Like we went way left. But I want you to tell people first how they can find that show, so they can actually listen without us kind of just like laughing over everything you're saying and disagreeing and not accepting everything that you say. But tell them how to find you, and if you got any more giving ideas, put that out there. But absolutely tell them how to find you, and how to find that particular podcast.
So that is episode 60. I can't remember what the name of the episode is.
Our favorite things.
Oh, our favorite things. Yes, episode 60. So you can actually go to our Facebook page at They Ain't Your Friends. And there are links to the podcast on Apple Podcast, on Google Music, and on SoundCloud. And you can also just go straight to Apple Podcast, the purple app on your phone, and type in They Ain't Your Friends and go to episode 60. So we also did talk about what are some of our favorite things, and maybe some good. Okay.
Do that.
I like that.
That I want to hear. That I want to hear.
Okay, so you want to start with like one or two of yours?
I'm just real simple. I myself like Alex and Ani bracelets.
Alex and Ani bracelets.
And that's it. That's what you got too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A nice fashion scarf.
And that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's hot. I like that.
I think you know what? I think that my wife would like that. Like I would go that route. Yeah.
Cardigans.
Okay.
Cardigans.
I like that.
Okay. Got them at the consignment shop. I was just saying.
Wow.
Oh wow.
One of my favorite things is just really anything monogrammed, and it shows thought. That is one that shows thought. It says, I didn't do this 30 minutes ago, but I literally thought of you. I put your initials, your monogram, your name on something, and it could be a $16 tote bag or a set of 4 glasses that you used in the picture. So it doesn't have to be some elaborate monogram.
Fancy napkins.
or monogram napkins. I
Really?
have monogram
Okay.
hand towels in my bathroom at
Oh,
home.
wow. Really? What was that last Christmas?
No, I actually ordered those myself in Portland.
Oh,
But
okay.
like I said, it just adds a nice detail, and for someone, it lets them know you really thought about them. Like you didn't just go to the Target yesterday. You can get it from Target and then go get it monogrammed.
That's a good idea.
So,
I mean, but I think our kids would destroy that.
They would.
Yeah.
So I also had what would be a really nice gift is every woman needs a really nice pair of cubic zirconia stud earrings. And so you can go to like a really nice department store, Nordstrom, Lord & Taylor, whatever, get a good pair, nice size, because they can dress them up, you can dress them down. Like I have a hat on and a hoodie, or I can go out, go to a wedding and have a ball gown on and have these studs on. And the other thing that's really good is large tote bags. Every woman likes a really large tote bag.
But my wife got a ton of those.
We love them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I got it.
We love them, especially in different colors. You know, you can go. They're on Amazon. You can go to Target and pick them up.
Consignment shop.
Also, if somebody in your life or a woman in your life is a planner, like actual really nice planners are really good gifts.
Really?
So because we're able to like jot down, because as
that's that mom.
your wives are like mothers, and we got a whole bunch of tabs open in our brain, right? So it's really nice for us to like sit down and just write out things and all that stuff. So
like with a pen, right?
Yeah, so
well,
I have,
my wife's got a bunch of those. Hey, like in different drawers, like old ones
and
that she
that's
actually
the at a glance.
uses.
But like
that's the
a
at-a-glance.
one that's pretty, a nice gold spiral bound, and make it just something that matches her personality.
Monogram.
Yeah.
So,
can we go through ours real fast? Can we go through ours?
What about gift cards? Are gift cards good gifts?
No,
Dang, she face. She almost vomited.
So I got my Longhorn gift card. I'm like, okay. Let me take that.
A gift card to Robert Andrews.
Oh, that's different. That's a service.
That's a service.
That's a service.
Oh, okay.
So no Amazon gift card.
So you want to say yours?
And that's what I asked for.
Right,
Because I
right.
want to buy something that I know you're probably not going to get.
Best Buy gift card.
Go back to the cubic zirconias for the single brothers out there. Talk about the dates and you see somebody you're dating. Fake jewelry to somebody that you date is cool.
That's a good
All jewelry. I mean,
That's a good question.
you mean like
No,
costume
this is
type
because
jewelry?
I would never.
I ain't gonna get them back.
Let me get somebody. Yeah, no.
Not to somebody I'm dating.
Because the first thing they go like, are these real? And then and if they may not ask, they gonna go check. Be like, this got me some
me
plastic.
personally, I think it depends on the person. I wouldn't do that.
And how you present it. Don't try to pass it off as
It's real.
Right. Don't have like in a big old
So you're
box,
like,
a
hey,
bow
look,
on
baby.
it.
Love is real.
I mean, you can
The
get
love
like,
absolutely is real.
I'm just saying, but like,
Because
you can
we
get,
got like
some
2 minutes before
nice
we wrap.
Tory Burch zirconias, and those are nice. So,
But yeah, I and the love really is real, ladies. I'm really glad y'all came. I was excited when you said you would come. I really do appreciate it, and
Thank
you know, give it up for the ladies.
having us.
Always give it up. And I want to thank everybody who tuned in, commented. Although we didn't get to read your comments today, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you join us next week. I told you we went to Great Day Washington. Next week, Great Day Washington is coming to the husbands.
Yes.
So make sure you come check us out, hang out with us. We always appreciate you having you. You know why? Because these husbands, we love them.